Onwards. We need to find Tenenbaum. Tenenbaum. Does that mean Christmas tree? German. Is that Tannenbaum? I'm sure Christmas tree means something like that. It's a word very close to that anyway.
I haven't had a taste of Adam in weeks.
I don't need to hear your grousing. Go running to land if you're so desperate.
Maybe I will. I'm sick of digging through muck for a scrap to eat.
I said quit complaining! You tiresome, filthy...
He said go run to lamb.
This is Dr. Sophia Lamb with a message for the people. Remember, you are not alone. Think of me not as leader, but as mother to the Rapture family.
Yeah, I'm getting a really communist vibe out of this. Think of me as not as the leader, just as the leader, I guess. I guess you could say. I mean, someone's got to lead. Not like I want to lead. Not like this is all a crazy reach for power here. I care about people. I care about the little people, you know? I care about you commoners. It's just who I am. I'm Sophia Lamb. I care about everyone, especially myself. It's just part of the job. It's just what I have to do. Someone has to lead, right? Splice, nice. Oh, look at that. There's a little weird bit of sound design there, eh? Hear the way the water just stops. Oh, I feel like I'm playing Deus Ex Mankind Divided again. Press and hold M to get a hint. Man, I don't need a hint. I'm not fucking stuck. I know. Oh man, I know I was complaining about this last time. It's probably quite annoying to sit through, but I know we're in the tutorial here, so we're gonna get, you know, pick up the rivet gun that's wedged under the door leading out the bridge. What the why? Why is it telling me that? There must be some kind of setting. There must be some kind of setting, right, that we can turn that off. What would it be? Gameplay? HUD, adaptive training, not sure what that is. Could it be that? Quest arrow. I don't know if it's adaptive training or not. I'll need to check that. But it's not going to be in any of the other things there, man. Like, I don't need a fucking hint. I don't... Why, how do I even know what a rivet gun is? Why is it telling me that? Right, Sinavris, pal, chill out. Chill out, we're here to have fun. Alright, let's have fun. And just like communism, it has to be fun. It's all for your best interest. Once again, man, they've done a great job. They've done a great job in building also, man, look at the I'll finish my first thought before I get onto that one. But yeah, they've done a great job in building a character that feels like it's wearing one of those suits. What I was going to say was the graphics on the drill look great. Rapture's best and brightest. Yeah, we saw this one, didn't we? Try to piece everyone together. Andrew Ryan got to be in the middle. There's Sophia Lamb, Sue Sean. That's got to be... oh, I've forgotten his name suddenly. The artist guy, Xander Cohen. There's... that's Tenenbaum there. She's tiny, isn't she? She's tiny compared to everyone else. So who was that? Can't remember. Okay, what do we have here?
I am back in Rapture after so many years.
Back?
The little ones I rescued are grown up, and think of me no more. After what I once did to them, it was a joy to be forgotten. But now, all around the world, children vanish by the sea, kidnapped. And so I return, in fear of what I already know. Someone is making new little ones, continuing my work, my sins. Even if I am to die for it, I must stop them.
Okay, so this is set some time after the first game then, isn't it? After we put a stop to everything going on in Rapture, someone has came in here and started the whole thing back up again. And that person is Sophia Lamb. Now, when she was talking to people, when she made that message, she said she was talking to the people. Who is she talking to? Who is she the leader of? Who is still here? Is it all just splicers? Is there any sort of civilization here? Splice nice. Animal magnetism. From Fontaine Industries. Yeah. Listen, pal. I'd stay away from her if I were you, alright? She's got some kind of big head disease. Like, you don't wanna get that, man. Like, her head is way out of proportion to her body. That's something, you know, if it, like, you know, when it gets to the day that you'll be thinking about having children, you know, it happens to a lot of people, man. You probably want to avoid someone who's wildly out of proportion like that. They may have, you know, we're all different, man, you know, live and let live. But there's a chance that she possibly has some kind of genetic condition that she's going to pass down to your children, man. Alright, people with big heads like that, they, yeah. How do you even get born having a head like that? Like, when human babies are born, what would be considered prematurely in the rest of the mammal kingdom, when, you know, when a giraffe, for instance, gives birth, when the child giraffe leaves the womb, it's practically walking from, you know, the very first moment, whereas human babies are born earlier compared to mammals because our heads are bigger, basically. Our brains are bigger. We're born before our brain develops too large. Once it gets too large, it becomes becomes difficult to squeeze out, right? Becomes difficult to pass through the birth canal. So you got to think about stuff like that, man. How's, you know, is that child's gonna have a hard time? Look at the size of her head. Look, I mean, there's no way something that big is gonna come out of. All right, enough about that. That's enough, Sinavris. That's enough. Lamb is watching. There's that same picture again, with the butterflies. So who's writing all this here? What is the symbolism of the butterflies? And there's unity and metamorphosis once again. Interesting. Who's writing all this? Who's making these posters? Propaganda posters. Adonis. Not quite sure who Adonis was. Were they Greek? Were they Roman? I'm sure they were some sort of god of beauty, I think. Adonis. Quite sure about that one. What's this? Ryan Amusements. Journey to the surface. An experience that no citizen of Rapture can afford to miss. Journey to the surface. So is this like a little sort of museum they've built that sort of shows what life on the surface was like? What do you do in a place like this when Rapture was fully functioning? Because there's only so much space, isn't there? What do you do about reproduction? What do you do about new people being born into the world? I don't remember that being talked about in the first game. Obviously, new people who were being born, some of the I believe it. Yeah, just the female children. They were turned into little sisters. But But was overpopulation ever talked about in that game? I pick up the... Man, I know, like, give me a second, man. I'm talking about important societal issues here. Didn't want to be interrupted like that. Anyway. Fire at your fingertips. Well, look at that. Look at how smooth he is, eh? Lighting our cigarette with his fingertip. Oh, that's how you get women, alright? Never mind these animal magnetism things, right? You just light fires from your fingertips. That's what gets them wet, man. That's how you get girls. Look at that. Look at her face. Oh, did he really just... Oh, I'm all of a quiver now. And he's like, yeah. Oh. Right, come on, Sinavris, get on with the game. Get on with the game, pal. Brain boost. Ooh. I did maths for 2 years at university, and this looks vaguely familiar to me. I remember these. These are limits. Is that right? Are these limits? Delta is important for some reason. I can't remember why. Can't remember what that meant. Functions, yeah, they're a thing. Don't remember what they are. This is tau. Tau's important for some reason. Is that it? Is that all we have to see here? I hear something. I hear something. Limitless potential with plasmids. So that's not an actual plasmid, that's just a general propaganda poster for them, isn't it? Limitless potential. Think of the children. Won't somebody think of the children? Plasmids are good because they allow your children to get to fulfill their potential. Suppose you can't actually fill potential if it's limitless, can you? Bet that's what this guy's trying to work out here, isn't it? That's what these limits are all about. He's trying to figure out, oh, if potential is unlimited, can you fill it? What is the correct mathematical nature of potential? Let me read this book on population ecology. Look at that. Population ecology. That's population ecology. Isn't that weird? I was just talking about that, wasn't I? Population control. What's this guy reading? Population ecology. There's a lot here. There's a lot here about obviously marketing plays on instincts and feelings rather than logical nature, so you know these this is clearly aimed at men. This poster here, men, buy our plasmids and you'll get laid. And you know, here's one that's, you know, very specifically aimed at men who want to get laid here. So they want to encourage. They're obviously playing into sexuality to sell products. They obviously want people fucking, and again here they're playing into the motherly instinct there, aren't they? We all want the best for our kids, so they're playing into that. But why would this guy be reading a book on population ecology? Why would he be reading a book about that? There's like a DNA symbol on it as well, eh? Look 20 years younger. Rejuvena. Yeah, and again, this one's aimed at women, isn't it? Men tend not to care too much about looking younger. It's not really you know, in general women select mates based on a man's position in their place in the world, in their hierarchy. Women obviously want their, you know, they want their partner to look good, but it's kind of a secondary thing. Steinman, that's who the other guy was, wasn't it? Steinman. He was the plastic surgeon, wasn't he? That guy whose name I forgot, that guy there with the mustache, he was Steinman, right? That's got to be Cohen. So Tenenbaum came back. Wonder what she's up to. Health and happiness through genetics. Genetics. Interesting, I'm not quite sure what to make about that one. I see, so the door won't close because of the gun. Maybe we should pick it up. Rosie. 8 rivets, $15. I'll take it. I'll take it. You need to slim down. Take tonics to lose weight. Is that supposed to look like Sushan, that picture? Take a tonic to slim down. These are gene altering tonics, aren't they? Guess that was explained in the first game, I don't quite remember. Let's pick this up.
Precious Lamb of God, I know I'll reach that New Jerusalem.
New Jerusalem?
Non-believer, you defile the lamb!
You defile the lamb? It said non-believer. Non-believer. So lamb is revered as some kind of god. Talking about the new Jerusalem. Yeah, lamb is positioning herself as the sort of savior of the society, isn't she? All we've seen so far are splicers. She's the savior of the splicers. Tomorrow's promise kept today. Rapture. First aid kit. $5 physical checkup. Free first aid kit with your paid appointment. Donus luxury resort. Are we actually in Rapture, or is this like a sub place of it? Because what we've seen so far, we've seen like the spa, we've seen an advert for the amusement park. Is this like a little place where you'd like go on holiday? We are in Rapture, eh? There's Rapture Metro. We are in Rapture. Plasmi Quick contains 25% more per bottle. When life begins to drag, flip the switch, enjoy Plasmi Quick. So will this sort of speed us up, I guess, like a kind of bullet time. Interesting. How does that even work, man? Does it just make you think faster, make you move faster? Health Medical Corp. Wonder what that is. Afflicted with phossy jaw, scurvy. Scurvy? Scurvy? Why would you be vitamin C deficient? Was there not like, I seem to remember we went to places where there were plants growing, there was forests. Well, maybe not a forest, but there was wooded areas, there was gardens. Sure, they grew their own fruit and vegetables, didn't they? Why would scurvy be a thing down here? I don't know what phossy jaw is. Dandy Dental has the cure for what ails. Oral surgery, a speciality. Really? Oh my god, a dentist that does oral surgery. Like, I would never have thought that surgery of the mouth is what a dentist would specialise in. That is crazy. That is crazy, man. Because I would have assumed, and you know, call me old-fashioned here, but I would assume that a dentist would be a specialist in heart surgery, or maybe like the kidneys or something like that. But no, turns out dentists are oral pioneers. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Brought to you by Vitastat. Well, better than ever, quality that can't be beat now with extra strength when your vitality is as important as your time. Busy people down here in Rapture. Time is a valuable commodity, isn't it? Why we got this plasmy quick. With Adam, there's no reason not to be beautiful. Dr. Steinman's cosmetic enhancement. Yeah. Interesting. Interesting that in the society that they created down here, where it's very much about pushing progress to the very limits, these people are all sort of selected for being people who can get to the top of their chosen profession and push that field further and further. There would be people down here who were still really concerned about what they looked like. That's never going to go away, is it, in human society? Beauty's always going to be a big deal. Running on empty, fill up with Eve. Leave the best for our discerning customers. Look at the way she's looking at this thing in like great delight, man. Yeah, this is great advertising here. Word. Now a word from Dr. Lamb. So there, we've seen that before, didn't we? That was in the first game. That was explaining how the do not disturb the little sisters. Yeah, I'm sure we saw that in the first game, I think. Bathysphere docking. Alright, so we're probably going to be able to use this to travel to other areas. Hop up cola. That does Eve, okay? They call it Rapture.
Barely made it down alive. But here it is. And it's real. Rapture. This is where that thing took my poor baby girl. From what I saw in the sub, most of the city's in ruins. But there were lights here and there. And shapes moving. I'm rambling, scared, I guess. But maybe, if I find this Dr. Lamb I keep hearing over the PA, I'll find Cindy too.
He's a father. Came down here to find his daughter. Okay. And they're stealing. They're stealing, or Dr. Lamb is stealing children from the surface to, I guess, continue the work of Tenenbaum. Stay away. You look like you got some kind of military uniform on. Another rivet gun. Probably just give us ammo, right? Yeah. Cream-filled cake. Look at all the luggage here. These people were trying to leave, weren't they? He was trying to leave. Got you. Why would a shoebox have whiskey in it? Why would water give you Eve as well? Why would fresh water give you Eve? Look, they have these posters here. And if you're running low on Eve, you need a tonic, right? You need the Eve tonic. So why would water just give you Eve? Doesn't make sense. Stay away. Who's that message for? Stay away from the bathysphere? Stay away from Rapture itself? Is it for people who are arriving from the bathysphere? Did they not have blue dresses in the first game? Blue, purple dresses. So she's extracting Adam, isn't she? I got a bad feeling about this. This looks like an arena.
Big sister doesn't want you playing with me.
Yep. Shit. Okay. Oh man. Control is not the first aid button. Control is crouch. What is heal? That's not heal. Hold on. I'm gonna have to check what. This is not going well. This is not going well.
This is Dr. Sophia Lamb with a message for the people. Remember, Big Sister is always watching. To steal Adam is to steal from the Rapture family. Your family.
Yeah, all this family stuff, man. This is definitely I mean, the first game was sort of a critique on capitalism run amok. This game is there's going to be some kind of commentary on communism. Yeah, that fight didn't go well. I don't know if that's like the mark of shame that we couldn't kill it fast enough and now it's gone, or I don't know if this is supposed to be like this. But that thing could take a real beating. So they're now the protectors of the little sisters, aren't they? The big sisters. I wonder, obviously they're here because this is a new game and they needed a new enemy, but I wonder why they would have done that. I wonder why they would have, Lamb, I'm guessing Lamb's created these, eh? Oh, full health. Slow down, Mary. Take care of yourself. That's the Rapture way. Slow down, Mary. Take care of yourself. What is this? What is this saying? Just pay attention. Mind over matter. Telekinesis plasmids. Free samples at Dandy Dental. Why would the dentist be giving away free samples? I guess just to get business, I suppose. Adonis Luxury Resort. Yeah, he looks a bit more Roman than Greek, doesn't he? Same poster. Winter Blast. Keep it fresh. But is she freezing food? Okay. Generation, right.
Diane insisted that we spend a weekend at the Adonis. And already I find myself seeking a respite from my vacation. And she deems it necessary to chide me for working. The words dissolve into an endless animal bleat. I founded Rapture to be free of law and God, to live among those for whom work is our wage. Yet, when Diane speaks of bearing my child, I am given pause. Till now I had never considered my legacy. Perhaps after the new year.
Yeah. Oh, the new year didn't go very well for you, did it, Andrew? Didn't go very well at all. Yeah, so it's not just capitalism gone amok, it's libertarianism, isn't it? That's what this place is all about. No rules for corporations, basically the idea that corporations should govern themselves. If any laws are placed on corporations, then it will stop progress or hinder progress. But sometimes those laws are there for a good reason. Like the way that toys are marketed to children, for instance. Like the new Lego Mario. So it has some kind of sort of Wi-Fi capabilities, and so that the Mario Lego thing says various different things. And one day, people were posting on Twitter one day that the thing had started calling out for its brother, for Luigi. And then later on, they found out that Luigi was being released, and the Nintendo were sort of priming kids to want to buy Luigi before it was even announced. So things like that, it's not entirely ethical, is it? That's what Rapture was all about. Yeah, let's pick up the first aid kit. There we go. What's that's our Vita chamber, right? Right, so if we'd have died to that little sister, we would have been resurrected there. Cool. Yeah, Andrew Ryan doesn't seem like the kind of guy who would enjoy vacation, does he? Diane, was it Diane McClintock? We found her in the first game, didn't we? She was dead somewhere. I don't quite remember. Don't quite remember where. I remember we found her. Remember we found her dead, but I don't quite remember the story behind that. What do we have here? Demeter's banquet hall. Please wait to be seated. Okay.